I wanted to take advantage of this beautiful snowfall on the farm to film this vlog for a country Christmas. Now, this was recorded a few weeks before Christmas, and as I'm sitting here now doing this voiceover, all the snow has melted and turned back to mud, which is very typical for wintertime here in Missouri. We will get some cold stretches of weather, maybe a snow during that cold stretch, and then it will be 50s the next day and all the snow will melt. So I wanted to take advantage of this beautiful snowfall to kind of just bring you guys along on a snow day here at the farm. Are you ready? All right, we're gonna go outside. First chore I have is feeding these calves right here. So this is a group of calves that we actually purchased. So we didn't raise these calves on our farm. We purchased them actually from a relative though. And the reason we did that is because we have such a demand for freezer beef right now that we can't even keep up. So we decided to purchase 20 calves that we could raise the way that we raise them all. So we bought them young, and we're going to go ahead and get them on the finishing diet that we put all of our calves on. And these calves are a lot like the ones we would have raised. The farm that we bought them from, they do things very similar to the way that we do things. And so we really think it's going to be a good way to supply more people with freezer beef this year. Instead of just turning people away, we purchased more to have that option. We just purchased them a few weeks ago, so we're trying to keep them up in the lot to make sure they get acclimated to our farm, they calm down in a new environment, and just make sure that they're healthy before we turn them out. So we're just keeping them up for a little while. We don't really need these guys to be finished out or ready for harvest until next fall. But we wanted to give them plenty of time so that they had a lot of time to grow and do most of their growing right here on our farm. This is just a chore that I come out every morning right away. I like to do it first thing, make sure they're all looking good, and give them a little bit of feed just to get them used to us. They're doing pretty good here, even with the weather, with all the snow that we just had. They're staying healthy. So knock on wood, they keep doing good. I actually noticed that one of them is stuck in the hay feeder right now. So let me show you that. So that little guy, I'm gonna have to go in there and get him out of there. They do that a lot. And I also realized that we need to give them more hay. So as soon as my dad gets up here, we will go ahead and put another bale in the bale ring for him. You can do it. Ranger, quit messing with the kitty. Most days I try to get outside pretty quickly in the morning, as quickly as I can with the baby and a toddler. And I try to do a lot of these chores just right here around the barn. And that's mostly because these animals here are usually looking for me. The horses always want hay.
on these colder days, I need to break the ice off of their water. Those calves I just fed in the lot, they want grain, so getting out here early on is usually best for them, and it works really well for me as well because I can get out and the kids can get some good fresh air before the baby needs to go down for his morning nap.
That I walked my hose out good enough. Feels awfully stiff, but hopefully it was totally drained and I can fill a little bit of water for the horses. Let's see here what we got. This doesn't look overly promising. We got water. So I did drain the hose good enough last time. Very stiff. I'm only going to fill it about halfway because I had to dump it by hand, so. The puppy and the kitty, well, the cat, they're always going at it. Basically, until I feed them, they just wrestle with each other and they follow me around everywhere because they want me to feed them. So. Now I got to get my hose good and drained so that next time it works again. You're getting tired, buddy. It's always important to unhook it from the hydrant.
Even though I am filming this vlog before Christmas, you can bet that I'm going to be doing the same exact things on Christmas morning. And that's because living on a farm and having all these animals is a constant thing. You have to take care of them every day. It doesn't matter what day it is. Now, of course, on Christmas morning, we will make the chores very quick and do the bare minimum. So we might do more the day before just so that we have less to do on actual Christmas Day. So that way we can spend the time with family. But this is sort of the gist of the chores that I do every day during the winter time. The baby needed to get down for his nap, so I went and laid him down, and then I went to get back out to feed the dog and the cat because they've been waiting on me. And then I always try to get to the chicken coop and collect eggs before they freeze. Otherwise, they crack like this and we have a bunch of frozen eggs. So getting out there early is really important. And I also noticed my eggs today were a lot dirtier than they normally are. And anytime I start to notice that they get kind of dirty, it usually means the chickens need new bedding in their coop. On these snowy days, they've been spending a lot more time inside. I try to free range them every day, but they have not been wanting to go outside in the snow. And I guess I really can't blame them, so I decided to add some fresh shavings to their coop today.
Not gonna come out anyways. Okay, so the calves are fed, the horses have hay and water for the day, all the chickens are good, dog and cat are fed. All the little chores right here around the barn are done. Usually I try to finish all of these chores before the baby goes down, and then I can spend his nap time working inside on things. But we are a little later getting out here today. And then my dad's actually going to come back here to the barn whenever he's done with the main cows. And I'm going to help him get through some gates, so that way we can give the cattle in that lot a place to bed, and then they also need more hay. So I'm just going to kind of hang out till he gets back. My dad is back now with a bale of hay, and he's gonna come out into this lot and give these calves a place to bed. Come on guys, look out. Come back. Come on, get back guys. Come on buddy. Cut the netting off of this for him, and then he's gonna unroll it out here in this lot so that we can give our fat cattle, is what we call them. So they're the cattle that are going to be harvested this coming spring, and they are on their finishing diet in this little pasture lot area here. And right now with the snow, we're worried that they don't have a soft enough place to bed down. So we've just been unrolling them some hay every day as a place to bed down. They get so excited for this hay to roll out like this. I think the dog's also adding to their excitement a little bit. So as I was saying, these are the cattle that are going to supply our customers with beef this coming spring. These are calves that we raised here on our farm. They were born last fall, so they're about 1.5 years now. So we grazed them on pasture, and then about a month ago, we brought them into this area for finishing. They get free choice hay and feed in this stage of their life, and they'll be out here for about 4 to 5 months, and then they'll be ready to butcher and be really good nutrient dense beef for our customers. All right, got him through all the gates, and all of the cattle are sufficiently bedded for today. So he already took care of the main cow herd. They're out in a pasture pretty far from the barn right now. So he's been pretty much going out there every day and doing them. But I think he wants to feed them a protein tub. So I'm gonna go back to the barn now and help him load a tub quick so he can get them out to the cows. And then I think I'm gonna take my daughter back inside, check on the baby. He's probably still napping, and just warm up. Trying to make it back here in old Blue, the old farm truck, but doesn't look like he's having much luck. He might have to take the side-by-side back there. I think he was wanting to take the truck because it's warm. These mineral tubs are 250 pounds, so he has to get pretty much right up to them, otherwise we won't be able to load them. Okay, change of plans. The old farm truck couldn't back up close enough, and we can't pick these things up. They're 250 pounds. So we're just gonna go ahead and use the tractor.
Back inside from a morning full of doing chores, and it's time to get the wood stove cranking and get this place heated up so that we can cozy up by the fire and do a little bit of Christmas baking this afternoon. This time of year, I love to just spend a little bit more time inside, slowing down and enjoying this season. I hope you've had a wonderful Christmas season and are looking forward to the new year. I decided to make myself an afternoon cup of coffee and just spend the day inside with the kids making some sourdough cinnamon rolls. We wanted to eat these cinnamon rolls right away, so we kind of sped them up and we didn't wait for them to ferment, but they still turned out really good. And because of all of our Christmas baking lately, we have been spending so many afternoons inside just making cookies and all the things. I have ran out of all-purpose flour and my soft white wheat berries, so I'm patiently waiting for an Azure standard restock. But to do this recipe, I just used the hard white wheat berries and they still turned out really good. Every time I make cinnamon rolls, I always double that brown sugar cinnamon filling. I just want them oozing with it. It just makes them so good. That is definitely my favorite part. I don't always make icing to go with them, but today we did. And for the holiday season, I ordered my daughter some sprinkles from Amazon. I found some Christmas dye-free sprinkles, and we've been having so much fun adding them to all of our Christmas baking creations this season. I really hope you have been able to enjoy some sweet moments and really soak up the Christmas season with your family as well. This is the time of year on the farm when we don't have near as much going on outside, so we can spend a lot of our afternoons inside with family and pouring into our homes and learning new skills in the kitchen. And that's definitely something that I try to prioritize this time of year. I am looking forward to the new year and setting new goals, but for now I just want to enjoy what is left of 2025 and enjoy Christmas with my family. I really hope that you are able to do the same. Thank you so much for following along, and if you've been watching my videos since I started posting on YouTube regularly earlier this year, thank you for watching as I learn how to edit, use my microphone, and create these videos. I look forward to sharing more with you guys in 2026.